radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
Hey babes, and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I am super excited to get into today's video because today we are doing a pick a card on September love. What is going on in love for you and romance in the month of September? Before we get started, check me out in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. For your protection, the only place or way that you can get a read from me is through Etsy. Like this video, please. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and also check out my free radio show and playbacks in the description below. I pull cards for every zodiac sign over there. We listen to music. Just by adding me on there, you're automatically entered into any giveaway I do, which is also cool. But other than that, we're just going to get into it today, okay? We have 4 piles per usual, and you can pick more than one pile. Pause the video if you need to, but we have group 1 with the orange stone, group 2 with the pink stone, group 3 with the blue stone, and group 4 with the red stone. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself, center your intuition, and then pick the pile or the piles that you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the orange stone. Let's get right into it, okay? September love, what is going on for you guys? So the first card that we have, that was under your stone. Okay, let's get into the truth of it all. We have a make the effort. This love is worth taking risks, and you are called to move forward. So there's something that you've already been thinking about doing, something that you've already been wanting to pursue, or it could be someone. This could be a specific person, or this could be you changing up your aesthetic. I've been doing that a lot lately, really experimenting with, you know, different aesthetics and things that I like, and allowing myself to transform. And you may be feeling that pressure as well, especially with all these collective ascensions. Like, people want to be free, people want to be the most authentic version of themselves. So you guys may be moving into a space where making the effort is like, okay, visually, you know, who are you? Or in love, who are you? You know, are you more of a romantic person? Are you someone who appreciates more of a friendship type of connection that's still, you know, of a romantic nature? Make the effort, take risks, moving forward, continuing your journey in love, either with a person or, you know, with yourself. So let's see what else we get. Yeah, look at this. We have unconditional love and deepening. So for the month of September, your love for yourself and other people is going to grow, and vice versa. Everything really is you pushed out. That's like the concept behind the law of assumption, I do believe. So deepening, a relationship will finally deepen in the next few months, it says. So this isn't just for September, but this is something that's gonna start for you now. You have been waiting for this. So like I was saying, like with the make the effort card, that's the thing. Like, you know, you miss all of the opportunities that you don't take. So imagine knowing for a fact, which this is the whole blind faith thing, but imagine you did know. If your future self could tell you, dude, if you just shoot your shot, or if you just try, or if you just, you know, take the risk a little bit with this person, allow them to take you on a date, you know, entertain them, you're gonna be in love 3 months down the line. Your relationship is gonna deepen. It's all gonna be worth it. Would you do it? Of course you would. So it's kind of like, sure, you don't exactly know in the now, but that's what the cards are for. We have unconditional love. This love between you and your person is eternal. Nothing and no one can take it away from you. So moving out of a place of fear and worry as well, which is why it's so important to deepen the relationship with yourself, because if you don't have relationship with yourself, you're not going to see your value. Your value is always going to be outside of you and another person. Therefore, it's going to be impossible for you to actually experience unconditional love because you can't see it in yourself. You can't see it in what you have already. So this stuff really does matter, you know? Working on yourself, mind, body, and soul, deepening your relationship with yourself so that you can then have that outside of you reflected. And then last we have be present. So be present in the moment, be open to experiencing new things, meeting new people, be reactive to things that happen as well. If something happens, don't just shoo it off as coincidence, or don't just, you know, say, that opportunity will come back around if it's truly meant for me. Take these opportunities. This is gonna be a time for you, group 1, where you're really gonna wanna be bold. You will attract love by enjoying life as it is. Wherever you are, be all there. Exactly. And a lot of people run away from themselves and want to find themselves in a partner. You can't actually do that, you know? Your partner can't mirror you if you don't know who you are. So, or I mean, I guess they could, but that image is not gonna be cute. So let's see what else is going on in love for September for group 1. Oh yeah, Knight of Wands. I really feel like you guys are going to go there. That's what I heard. Go there. A lot of boldness. It's a little raunchy too, but it's fun. And then we have the Star card. You guys, this is wish fulfillment, and this is what I was talking about before. Like, imagine you could speak to your future self, you know? Oh, there was another card that flipped. Hold on, where is it? Yeah, letting go of any lack that you have now. A very transformative month for you guys. Wow. Wow. We have the 5 of Coins and the Tower card here. So this is a complete dismantling of who you are. Things may feel, you may feel very vulnerable. You're going to feel vulnerable, but I'm telling you, group 1, it's going to be in the best possible way, because the universe is going to crack you open and you're going to exude love. But there is definitely an undertone here of you guys taking the initiative on this. So like really getting into your spiritual, you know, routine, like journaling, really getting to know yourself, doing things that show you that you love yourself now, you know, practicing self-love and self-care. At the bottom of the deck, we literally have the 2 of Cups. So things are looking really good for you guys, group 1. Things are looking ravishing for you guys. Like, I feel like you guys are really going to have a breakthrough in love. Page of Coins in reverse. The older version of yourself just doesn't have enough value. It isn't nutritious enough to feed you. It's not enough. The lower level connections that you've experienced at this point, they aren't enough. But to some degree, they were all a reflection of you. So start that process of shadow work, or start that process of just getting to know yourself wherever you are in your journey. Some people need to do inner child healing work. Some people need to do the shadow work. Some people just need to work on feeding love into themselves so that someone can come along and also know to do the same thing. I'm going to keep the 2 of Cups that was at the bottom of the deck here so I can remember that I had it. And then I'll pull a couple more tarot. What are the messages in love for September for group 1? Transformative, 1000% worth it. This is an opportunity. This is an opportunity, and you know, opportunities come and go. There will always be another opportunity to do something great, but you have an opportunity now. So if you're ready, surrender to it. We have Judgment in the 6 of Swords in reverse. So naturally, you are going to be feeling like, you know, kind of questioning yourself, like, am I ready? Am I really ready? Am I really ready to be in love? Am I really ready to share my life with someone? Am I really ready for that level of compromise? Because relationships are not all sunshines and rainbows. There's a whole nother person involved here. You know, a whole other person involved, and you have to know how to love them correctly. If you've ever been in a relationship where you could tell that someone cared about you and even loved you, but you didn't feel it, like it wasn't right, it's because they didn't love you correctly. Maybe they loved you just how they saw fit, or the best that they could, where they were at, but they didn't love you correctly. This is like that same thing, you know? Like, if you're ready, get to it. Some of you already know what you're needing to do right now because you've been getting signs and signals from the universe. You just saw a TikTok the other day about how journaling helped someone, or you just saw, you know, I've been thinking this for a few months, but and I did this myself months ago, but yesterday I saw a TikTok and someone posted, you know that cord cutting rituals aren't only to separate you from other people, right? You can use them to, you know, separate yourself from the older version of yourself. And I was like, oh my God, that's so true. I did that a few months ago. So, you know, whatever you're being called to do, definitely get into it. Oh, wow. We have be authentic. The way is clear and you are being called into service. Service is essentially action. What can you do to help another person? What can you offer another person? You can only offer another person something if you have enough yourself. Otherwise, you're going to deplete yourself and it's going to be impossible for you to help someone. Believe in your own guidance is what it says at the bottom of your being called into service. With all of these collective ascensions, you know what to do. We do. Like, it's not even something that has to be like super explained and broken down. It's just like, if you've been doing the work, you've been doing the work and you know what to do. You don't need to be handheld anymore. You've already gone through that huge awakening and ascension. So now you're in the driver's seat and it's like, okay, where are you gonna go? You decide. So for a lot of you, this isn't something that's just going to magically kind of appear. Like, this is something you're going to take the lead on, but trust your intuition and trust that you know what to do and that you've been guided. We have be authentic, going back to the beginning of the spread. Like, you know, what do you need? Who are you? Don't try to play a role anymore. Oh, I'm the supporter, or I'm the cool person, or I'm just the fun person that brings all this fun and laughter and joy into people's lives. Be authentically you moving forward. You can't live any other way. And that's another lesson that I feel like you've already learned, group one. Your way is the only way for you, is what it says at the bottom of that one. And then we have the way is clear, awaken to the power within you. So a very loaded spread, but that's what's going on in September for love. For you guys, group one, check me out on Etsy in the description if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. Also check out my radio show in the description. I love you. And that was your pal. I'll talk to you later.
Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
All right, group two with the pink stone. Hopefully you guys can see that. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys in September? First card we have for you that was under your stone is be honest, okay? So the truth will set you free and the truth will get you to the next level. So if you've been feeling stagnant, let's start here, okay? Heart-to-heart conversations are necessary. It is safe for you to talk about your feelings. Ooh, that kind of sticks out for me. So you guys may be feeling a throat chakra block. As soon as I acknowledge it, now I can physically feel it. You may be feeling a block in your throat chakra whenever you do want to. It's like you want to say certain things. You have things to say to the universe, to tarot readers I'm hearing. Okay, let's talk about it. We can talk about it. To your person, you're feeling like you have things to say, but you've kind of been trained to suppress your true feelings or your true thoughts through like your parents, society, whatever. And now it's really hard for you to communicate how you're feeling. And it's like you have all of these things that you want to say to people and you're, you know, having a hard time doing it. It is a good time for you guys specifically right now. It is safe for you to talk about your feelings. So be honest to people around you. And also, you guys, I am a tarot reader and I do not binge tarot readings at all. Well, maybe it's because I read tarot so much. I don't even really watch tarot readings, but twice a week. It's not an everyday thing, and it's not for more than like an hour at a time, you know? So be very mindful of how much content you consume, because at the end of the day, no one can tap into your energy like you can. And especially when you're consuming readings that are meant for more than one person, everything is not always going to resonate, and you don't want to put so much faith outside of you that you don't that you lose now I'm like tongue-tied. You don't want to lose sight of your fundamental beliefs. You know, you don't want to look outside of you. I'm not God and no other person on this platform is, and I just feel the need to say that because I don't want you guys to get like a little bit of a discombobulation and a little bit of throat chakra block. And the buildup of the throat chakra block can cause you to believe certain things if you don't communicate to the universe, you know, like what you actually think and feel, if that makes sense. So anyways, that being said, we have keep the door open, true love in past lives. So let's get into what's going on September. Okay, so keep the door open. Don't be so focused on a closed door that you don't see the ones which are open for you. So I feel like you guys being honest may be like the door closing. You know, if you're being honest with someone, you're afraid that a door is going to close. But if that is not a reality that you desire, that door should close. And with that door closing, that gives people time to kind of move some stuff around and then reopen the door to be better serving for you. So being honest with yourself and other people is going to be very important for you. We have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. True and lasting love is here for you. I feel like an ending and a new beginning. I get an energy of you starting on a clean slate with someone, and it just starts with you being honest. They have to know how you feel. And common sense just isn't so common. It really isn't, you know. I've had to have so many conversations lately, and I'm just like, with people, but listen, just tell people how you feel, be honest with people, because it just isn't like people aren't you. And then we have past life. You had known each other before. It is a soulmate from a past life. So I'm definitely picking up on a very strong connection that you guys have with someone. And now I'm hearing like a heart monitor, not a heart monitor. Oh yeah, I think that's what it is. Like in the ER, like beep, beep, beep. I'm feeling an energy of a connection kind of being brought back to health. But, you know, we got to get to work, you know, we got to get to the surgery of it all and allow the door to close. Keep the door open on your end. If someone wants to be, you know, a jerk and close the door on you, allow them to. Keep the door open on your end. Know your heart. Don't be reactive and do something just because someone else does it to you. Don't stray away from who you are and become, you know, someone else. We have the Empress in reverse and the Lovers. At the end of the day, the Empress, the goddess, cannot be the goddess if the romantic connection is not serving her. That's just what it is. If the goddess is unhappy, if the goddess is not fulfilled, if she doesn't feel appreciated, if the Empress is not able to, you know, I don't want to start talking in analogies and things like that. It's the easiest way for me to communicate nowadays. But, you know, if the Empress isn't able to communicate, to be yourself, to be free, to love, there cannot be a romantic connection. And what I'm picking up on here, group 2, is that you've been supporting a romantic connection not being fulfilled for a while, or you've been entertaining romantic connections that don't give you enough. And you know, it's just been unfulfilling. So with this 5 of Swords and the Page of Coins, this is like trying something new for your sake to see if there's anything better out there for you. At the end of the day, you're dealing with a true love past life connection, but it's hurt you. It's hurt you to stay here and be, you know, empathetic and sympathetic with this person. It's hurt you to support them and to be there for them, because at this point they're just taking and taking and taking. And this doesn't even have to mean that your person is just a horrible person and they're being greedy. You could have gotten so used to giving all yourself away throughout your life that it's just natural for you. So maybe the connection started off on the wrong foot because you didn't have proper boundaries. The connection needs open heart surgery. It does, in order to heal. Oh my God, because at this point we got the 4 of Cups in reverse. It's hard for the universe to even help you at this point, because your view is so messed up. Your view in love is so messed up. Also, energy is fluid. Take this as it resonates. This could be vice versa. This could be like your person having a, you know, this can resonate to you or them, whatever. Apply it how you need to. But yep. 3 of Swords in reverse and the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Coins. There's still potential for and room for growth and harmony and love, but the connection needs space. The connection needs surgery. You have to be honest. You have to communicate. You have to work on it. And if someone's not willing to work on, you know, this with you, give them the space. Give them the space. Allow them to go through all of the, what is it called? Like all of the levels of acceptance. I don't know what it's called. But allow them to go through like the stages of grief. You know, maybe they try to wild out. Maybe they try to replace it. Maybe they're just angry. Allow them to feel that, because at the end of the day, that has to happen. And if you keep trying to control that process and you just don't allow it to happen, the Empress will always be in reverse. The Lovers is here. The connection, sure, will still go on, but it will not serve you. It will not. And these are the last 2 cards I have for you. You're being called into service. Believe in your own guidance. Group 1 got that too. And then we have, you have a sensitive antenna. Sensitive people collect the emotions of others. Regardless of you having a sensitive antenna, being an empath is not an excuse to get run over. It's just not. You have to learn how to set up proper boundaries, and you're being called into service to do that. And then the connection will be able to move forward. But this is what's happening for September. So yeah, guys, check me out on Etsy in the description if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. Also check out my free radio show in the description. That was your pile. I'll talk to you later.
Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
All right, group 3 with the blue stone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in September for love for you guys? So the first card that we have that was under your stone is pay attention to the signs. The universe has been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty, okay? The universe has been banging at your door with angel numbers and synchronicity and like weird signs and signals, and pick up the call, okay? So you can get the message. The synchronicities you have been noticing are not coincidences, is what it says at the bottom of this card. Someone is wondering something about their person. The answer is yes, but that is only for those of you who had a thought right then and there and you kind of asked it like in your head or out loud. If you didn't do that, we're gonna get further into what is September holding for you. But yeah, group 3, I felt that energy and the answer is yes, I heard, so there's that. So anywho, let's see what's going on in love. Love for September for group 3. Ooh. Okay, so we have patience and open your eyes. Open your eyes. If someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. That's a hard lesson that many of us have had to learn, but also that's a lesson that can reveal like, oh, someone's actually genuine, you know? I'm getting two sides of the spectrum. Some of you guys are paranoid because you feel like something is too good to be true. If you see a red flag, and it's not just them being a caring person, allow them to be the best version of themselves for you. But if you see a red flag, a sign of caution, you know, trust that. Don't feel like you're crazy. Oh, that was just coincidence. Like they happen to be at this bar at the same time that I was with another grill. Like that's just a coincidence. Maybe it's his sis. It's not his sis, okay? That was the universe looking out for you. So anywho, y'all know I'm crazy. We have patience. Some things still need to be dealt with for the connection to manifest. So for some of you, the universe has been giving you signs and signals as far as what you still need to do. I've been getting such a digital energy just lately, and I feel like that's because technology is like developing, but a lot of the signs and signals the universe will send you will honestly be like somewhere online, through a YouTube video, on your For You page, on TikTok, or through Instagram Reel or something like that. A lot of messages come from other people versus like angel numbers, unless you're really into numerology and you can get the true meaning of an angel number. It won't actually tell you anything if you look it up online. So unfortunately, I have been finding that angel numbers are more confirming that you're on the right track or not versus actually giving you information. So as far as your connection manifesting, I'm getting a message where you guys have tried to manifest either a new partner into your life, or you know, someone specific, or you've tried to tell the universe what it is that you want, and the universe then showed you another thing that needs to be done for you to get it, and you're kind of waiting for your manifestation without doing that groundwork. So that's another thing. When you manifest, the universe oftentimes gives you directions. I consider manifestation to kind of be like MapQuest. It's the universe downloading you information to get closer to what you want, and then one day you wake up and you'll have it. But for some of you, you're kind of waiting for something. We have actions speak louder than words. Ooh. And reconciliation. So for some of you, you've been wanting a past connection to come back to you. Someone from your past is returning to your life soon, is what it says at the bottom of reconciliation. Actions speak louder than words. If you want to know what someone is feeling, watch what they're doing. Also, if you want something, put in that energy, put in that effort. I'm getting with that. So a lot of action for group 3. Let's see what else turns up. Turn up. Ooh. You guys got the Two of Cups. First card that came out for you. I don't want to speak on it too soon. Oh, dang it. But I do feel a synchronistic or soulmate connection on your mind. For those of you who are hoping for a reconciliation with someone that you already know, with this Moon card in reverse and the Two of Cups coming, I really do feel like you've been ignoring your intuitive nudges, or you haven't been taking the action required to manifest this connection. Also, something that I'm getting, we have the Queen of Coins here. So the universe may have been trying to level you up, and you've been kind of resisting opportunities. And this is, you know, one of the ways that something is oftentimes manifested, and like by dealing with a whole nother category of your life. So for an example, you want to be with XYZ person. Well, the universe gives you this opportunity to have a great career, and you know, you aren't focused on it. You don't want to do all the work required. You're just like, I'm not ready for it, or I don't want it. You shoo away that opportunity, but that was the thing that was going to put you in alignment with what it is that you want. I'm getting stuff like that too, where it's like a lot of what you want is found within yourself first. Or that's how you get to where you need to be in order for this to actually manifest for you. Yeah. So we have the Judgment card and the Hierophant, taking responsibility. You've already learned how to get what it is that you want, or you internally know how to get what it is that you want. So this is about following those intuitive nudges or tapping into your inner wisdom. For some of you, like I said, you're waiting for a connection to come through. There's still things that need to be done in order for that to come through. So just get on it now so that you can have it. And also, if you feel like you're putting in too much work, or you feel like it's not worth it, honor that. If intuitively you feel gross about manifesting, that's not something you should continue to try to manifest. If it makes you feel yucky, then that's a sign, like your subconscious telling you this is probably not for you, because it does not make you feel good to manifest this. Honor that. And then, you know, yeah, there's just definitely an energy here of feeling like you've done enough, but there's just more work to do. We have the Page of Wands and the, sorry, what is it? Yeah, the Page of Wands and the Six of Wands. So making the process more fun can help you, but it's a climb, it's a journey. Like, and you guys are very much so in the thick of the journey. What I see for you guys, group 3 in September, I see reconciliation as a possibility if you do the work that needs to be done to get there. I see, and that can apply to everything, whatever it is that you want. If you want your next romantic partner to come through, there are things the universe is telling you to do, and you feel intuitively like you should do it. As long as you do those things, you're going to get closer to where you want to be, or you're going to get what it is that you want. But I'm definitely hearing that it's a process, and the Patience card did flat out come up. Let's see. So we have, you are being called into service, and life is an expression of you. Exactly. Everything truly is you pushed out. So if you are abundant, if you are, you know, which the universe may be trying to level you up in career so that you can get your romance on, you know, if you are a caring person, when people call you and they need you, you answer. You're not just waiting for, you know, your time, regardless of what you've invested, because you are infinite. You really do have an infinite supply of, you know, love and care that you can give to other people. And if you don't, you know, stick to your boundaries. But I do feel like you guys do have it in you. We have, you're being called into service. Believe in your own guidance. So I really do feel like the signs and synchronicities have already told you certain things to be done, and it's just a matter of doing it. And then we have life as an expression of you. At the bottom of that one, it says life is more than just existing. So if you're sitting and wait, everything is you pushed out. That's the law of assumption. you know, your future or your present will be on hold until you kind of get into action so that it can follow your lead. So that's what I have for you guys, group 3. Check me out on Etsy in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. Also check out my free radio show in the description. And that was your pile. I'll talk to you later.
Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
All right, group 4 with the redstone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys for the month of September? Ooh. So the first card we have that was under your stone is Magnetic Connection. You guys are the first group that honestly got just like a straightforward like answer. Like all of these groups today have been like so like loaded with like different information and different things going on and hectic and chaotic. So Magnetic Connection, there is a very strong pull and intensity that draws you to this person. So let's see what else is going on. What is going on in love for group 4 in September? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, let's see what else comes up. Any other messages for group 4? Someone's been teasing with you, playing with you a little bit too much. And it was fun at first, but we have take your power back and put yourself first. So you may have embarrassed yourself recently, to be honest. You may have done too much or said something that turned someone off. That doesn't mean that you're not going to be able to have what it is that you want, but there is a shifting of energy that needs to happen here. Because here's the thing. The connection was magnetic from the beginning. That's not something to ignore. It was magnetic for a reason. You were drawn towards this person for a reason. So let's take back our power. Let's relax. Let's put all the energy back into ourselves. Put yourself first. Loving yourself makes you more romantically attractive. Don't continue or start to do the most or do more than you're comfortable with. Make sure you have strong boundaries and you keep them up. Take your power back. You're giving someone control over how you feel. Happiness should only depend on you is what it says at the bottom of that card. I feel like pulling a couple more because these are so powerful today. Okay, I'm not taking all of those, but I shall take this one. Absolutely. Someone is, you know, they've thrown you off a little bit. They've thrown you off your game a little bit, but it's not too late and it hasn't gone too far. It does heavily depend on how you move from here. You can always start wherever you are. You can always start whenever. So here's more tea into the magnetic aspect of the connection. We have the past life card. So that's high key likely why you even felt so attracted to this person. And then we have you are enough. So don't start to prove yourself. Don't start to feeling like you have to, like, you know, that's why I hate this question, like, what do you bring to the table? Really, that's just like a question that you ask, like, okay, how vulnerable do I have to be in this connection? Is it worth it? If you want to be in a relationship, you're gonna have to be vulnerable. There's no point in trying to check and see if it's gonna be worth it beforehand. And also don't feel like you have to show someone the absolute most so that they'll want you. The person you're meant to be with will love you the way that you are. You don't need to change, is what it says at the bottom of you are enough. And then at the bottom of past lives, you've known this person before. It is a soulmate from a past lifetime. So that explains the nature of the connection. Oops. And let's see. Love that. Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Absolutely. Ooh, tea. So it's funny because I saw the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck before I started to shuffle, and then the King of Cups came out in reverse. So I'm getting two things from this. The divine masculine in this connection is either not doing what they're supposed to do. They cannot recognize the God, the goddess, the queen, and the divine feminine, and the queen of cups, or your divine masculine energy is turned off at this point, causing you to have a lack of boundaries, causing you not to take the action required to keep things in place. You know, best case scenario, you meet someone and they know exactly how to treat you and it just works. But the more realistic scenario is you have to communicate and teach people how to treat you. You have to stand up for yourself. You have to have the uncomfortable conversations. You have to pull your energy away if you see that someone's not appreciating you. Divine masculine or men, and we all have masculine and feminine energy, but do you notice how it's honestly usually so easy for them to pull away their energy? How can they do that? Because they're divine masculine. They sit in their divine masculine energy. They know how to exert force on a connection to get what it is that they want. And it's not a bad thing unless we get into the toxic masculinity conversation, but it is necessary. And because we all have that energy, intuitively you can feel that something is off. Honor that intuition and apply that pressure, baby. Because they're not going to appreciate you unless you make them, especially if you're making things super easy for them. So yeah, you have a decision to make, and I think you'll make the right one. We got the Two of Wands and the Eight of Coins in reverse. You're going to continue to hurt yourself? I don't think so. I think you know what to do. You're going to choose to go in the right direction. You're not going to continue to straddle the fence anymore. You know what it is that you want, or at the bare minimum, you know how you feel. You know, you feel attracted towards this person, but you're like, I feel attracted. It's like, this is how you're looking at it. I feel attracted towards this person, but I also feel uncomfortable in this connection. So you're kind of sitting in this limbo phase. You know, you got to pick a side. Pick a side, pick a side. I took the pride and get out of here. Ever since I put on this Nicki shirt today, all of her songs have been going around and around in my head. But anyways, let's see what else we get. September love for group 4. Yeah, we have the Emperor in reverse. The masculine energy is MIA in this connection, not in a useful way. This person either doesn't respect you, or you're not tapping into your masculine energy at all. You're allowing yourself to be finessed and trampled over. It's like a mother's love. You know, the divine feminine is exemplified through a mother's love. And I mean, my mom is a Cancer woman, and she took a lot of shit from me as a kid. I'm telling you, like, and that is unconditional love. But you know, you don't want to get overrun. You still have to know how to tap into your masculine energy when it matters. Yeah, we have the Two of Cups in reverse and the Page of Wands, and that's just how I see like your person or your love life right now. It's like someone is running rampant like a child. The pages do represent children, and it's like someone is running rampant in this childish energy, just doing whatever it is that they want because you're not setting them straight. Two of Cups in reverse, the situation is not balanced and it's not progressing because you haven't, you know, you can't be afraid, and that's probably a lesson unfolding in your life right now. Oh my God, is that the Tower? No, it's the Queen of Wands. Yeah, even better. We have the Star in reverse and the Queen of Wands. Aries energy, tapping into your most strongest form of divine feminine. Don't allow someone to tell you that standing up for yourself is not feminine. She's the Queen of Fire, you know? Very much so feminine, very much so still a queen. But with the Star card in reverse, it's just like a situation where you guys aren't getting what it is that you want, and you got to speak up for yourself. And this could be, like I said, a lesson in itself, you know. But situation does need some fixing. It's going to take some discipline for some of you, and it's going to take speaking up for yourself for some of you. You'll know which side of the spectrum you're on depending on your situation. Like if you've already said too much, pulling back your energy and actually allowing yourself to be a bit uncomfortable in the stillness and the silence of the connection as it repairs itself is the thing you know to do. Or if someone is running rampant, woo, yeah, this is so fun for me, but you're not having fun, you're not being fulfilled, being, you know, honest with them and talking to them about what it is you want and need is gonna have to happen in the month of September. Okay. And yeah, Yeah. We have time to do it differently and walk your own journey. I feel the need to say this to my girls, okay? Do not allow a man to tell you how you should be or how you need to react or what you need to do. Because guess what? A man cannot tell a woman how she needs to be, period. And I cannot tell a man how he needs to be. I know what I would like from a man to do for me, but I cannot tell a man how to be a man. A man has to be a man. A person has to be a person. I just felt someone needed to hear that, because you don't want this person to feel like they don't know. Stop. Men need to stay out of women's business, and vice versa. To be honest, I'm not bothered by what a man is doing out here, okay? Period. Walk your own journey. It is essential for you to stay on your own path. Time to do it differently. Go beyond what you have done before. Absolutely. There needs to be change in the situation so we can have change in the future. And then we have you are healing your heart. Did I show you guys that one? You are healing your heart. The heart hurts, but it will mend in time, is what it says at the bottom of this card. And that's absolutely true, you guys. You've already been hurt in the past, and we have to do things differently moving forward, okay? And that's what I have for you guys for September. So check me out on Etsy in the description if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. Check out my free radio show in the description. I love you. Be careful what you wish for. And I will see you in the next one.
Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.